Hi, I'm Jackie Marshall here with ICTV Sports. We have here in the studio David Laury, MAC champion, the only returnee to actually average a double-double on the court last season. So how's the team looking this year?
We're looking great. We're looking really great. We practice hard, extremely hard, and we have a lot of options offensively this year. Everybody can pass and shoot and play off each other, so we're looking pretty good.
So what do the newcomers have to bring?
The newcomers, they bring a lot of energy. They play hard. They play extremely hard, and that's probably the best asset. They bring a lot of energy and versatility also. We have a freshman who runs the floor great and is very athletic. We have a freshman that can shoot it, and we have a freshman that's very versatile, about 7 feet, can shoot it, do a lot of different things. So the newcomers are looking pretty good.
Speaking of versatile, you are quite versatile yourself, being, quote, point forward instead of center, being 6'9". So how is that, being 6'9" and being able to handle the rock and do everything?
Man, I've always been able to handle the rock and dribble because I never really was taller than the kids I grew up with. I was always average height, and I grew 2 inches throughout high school. So handling the ball is pretty much second nature. And in this conference, 6'9" is pretty big. 6'8", 6'9" is pretty big, but anywhere else in the country it's about average for a wing player or power forward. So.
Last season, like I said, you averaged a double-double. You had 13 points, 10 rebounds, and you were named MAC like 13. So this season, preseason All-MAC, first team. How does that make you feel? How's the jump?
I mean, last season I pretty much was more happy about making the third team because they didn't have to put me on there at all, actually, because I only played 25 games, and that was my first time playing Division I basketball. There's a lot of people who other people felt maybe deserved to be on any one of those teams, and they put me on there. So that was a blessing, and I was very ecstatic to be on there. And this season is more like I pretty much figured I would be on there. I'm the only person to return to MAC averaging a double-double, and pretty much figured I would be on there. And it's preseason stuff, so you don't really look too much into it. Now you got to prove that you belong on the first team.
As you did say, last season, your actually official start date was December 20th. And coming into the season late, how did that affect your game? Did it kind of throw you off?
I feel like I didn't have the year last year that I could have had due to the shape that I was in. I wasn't in good shape. I couldn't practice with the team. I couldn't really do anything with the team because of eligibility rules. And I just was thrown right into the fire. Like, Coach fed me to the wolves, basically. So it was hard. The whole season was just basically like a getting in shape period for me. So I was trying to get in shape and play at the same time, which was extremely hard. But this year I got to practice in the summertime and do all the things that the team did last year in the summertime, which basically gives me like a head start, and I'm in a lot better shape. It's not even close. So I'm just excited to get the year started.
So in that time that you weren't able to practice with the team, what did you do training-wise for yourself?
I worked out by myself. I had to work out by myself. I couldn't work out at practice and stuff like that. The coaches couldn't be around, so I worked out by myself. I ran by myself, nowhere near as much as I should have been. Coach would always tell me, look, you better be getting yourself in shape. It's a different animal, and I didn't listen, and I should have listened because it affected my game, and it kind of hurt my team, I want to say, because we could have done a lot better.
A lot better. You won the MAC championship. I don't know how much better that you can get than that.
Maybe win a game in the tournament.
Win a game in the tournament. Well, we have that to look up to for this up-and-coming season.
Yeah.
Do you have any goals for this up-and-coming season?
I want to average 13 rebounds this year. I want to win the MAC tournament. Most importantly, I want to win the MAC again. I want to repeat. And I want to average, my personal goals, I want to average 13 rebounds this year. I want to lead the country in rebounding. So I averaged about 10.5 last year. And I felt like I said, I wasn't in shape, so I couldn't keep it up over a long period of time. Played 29 minutes a game. With the better shape, the more minutes, I want to average 13 rebounds.
So let's talk about the tournament a little bit that you guys were able to make it to last year. You played Ohio State. They got out to a big lead, but then you were able to close the gap before the second half started. How was that?
Yeah, they got off to a big lead. I think everybody was just overzealous and excited. And it was a lot of distractions, and we kind of came out sluggish, but we picked it up. We're a fast-scoring team, fast-paced team, and we picked it up, and we got to close the gap.
Now, in the second half, they kind of got away from you guys. What did you learn from that experience?
I would say I learned from that experience was to not foul out, because I fouled out with maybe 12 minutes to go in the second half. Coach was trying to explain to me, like, when I fouled out, I was like telling him, Coach, I didn't want to give up the layup, but he was like, you just gave up way more than the layup, because now they got 2 free throws and now you're out the game, so all your production is gone. So you got to pick, and I learned to pick and choose, like, especially in big games like that, when to foul, when not to foul, or what shots to go after and what not shots to go after. So.
Well, that wraps things up here in the studio. For ICTV Sports, I'm Jackie Marshall.